Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jazzy J. Welcome back to another Girl Talk Happy Hour video. Don't worry, your girl got her drink right here. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can keep up with my videos and what I got going on. So as I take a couple sips of this Stella Rose, if you know, you know. And I'll let you guys check out my intro and we'll be right back. Welcome back. So last week I dropped my very first Girl Talk Happy Hour video. I am so excited and happy about the outcome of that video. So today I'm just going to piggyback off that video and continue our conversation about leveling up this year. But today we're going to talk about some of the things I talked about in that last video, which I'll link it up here for you guys to check it out. But we talked about moving in silence. So we're going to talk about why it's so important for us to move in silence to get the things that we want this year. We talked about in the last video creating a vision board. We talked about manifestation. So now we're going to break it down to why it's important to be quiet, move in silence, make moves, and keep it to ourselves. All right, so let's jump right into the conversation. All right, guys, so I believe that it is important for us to move in silence, and I'm super guilty myself of telling everybody everything. I really believe that it jinxes yourself. Have you guys ever had that happen to you where you told somebody something that you wanted really bad, or you were about to get something, but you didn't have it just yet, and for some reason it just didn't happen? You have no reason, it just did not happen. Has that ever happened to you? It has happened to me more times than I would like to say. I just really feel like we jinx ourselves when we do that. Somebody told me a long time ago to not always put all your business out in the open, to move in silence, because I hate to say it, there's just some people, friends, family, strangers, for whatever reason, they're not happy with their own lives, and they can speak ill will on your situation. Ooh. Y'all, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm not cutting anything. Y'all know it is what it is. But the bubblies, I am so sorry. All right. Ooh, let me get it together. All right. So for a second here, let's talk about social media. Putting things on social media before you have it in your hands. For starters, I'm talking about myself. Quick little story time about when I was going to start a second business. I have a business now, which is on pause because I'm redesigning, but that's not what we're talking about today. But I wanted to start a second business, a jewelry business. And being fast, I went ahead, I told everybody. I was sharing all the details. I even created a Facebook page, started, inviting people into the group, telling them it was going to happen. I even went and created the domain for it. I bought the name. Oh, so much. And and I cannot tell you to this day, it just did not happen. It just was a lot of pressure because I had put a time limit on myself. I was like, oh, I'll have my new business. It'll be up and running before, what I said, I think it was Valentine's Day. And I was looking for all the pieces, finding everything, looking for Matter of fact, I had already created the logo, so I was moving, doing things to make it happen, but it was just too much pressure. You know, a lot of things happened to me unexpectedly last year. Like I had foot surgery that I'm still dealing with today, and that really put the brakes on everything. I was bed bound for like 2 months, you know, not mobile. I wasn't working. Um, it was a lot. I was losing interest in everything because I was going through like a slight depression, you know, when you're used to being a go getter going and something puts not a pause, a complete stop to your life. And it just didn't happen. I just couldn't focus on it. So I had to literally go and shut everything down for that second business. And I feel like I jinxed it for myself. You know, some of it wasn't my fault, you know, medically, but I felt like I moved too fast. I put it out there too fast. I told everyone all over social media about it. And then I had to just shut it down. So I feel like we shouldn't tell everybody. We shouldn't definitely not put it on social media because it's out there now. So now people are like questioning, you know, what was that all about? You know, we thought she had another business and now it's ghost town. So don't put everything on social media until you physically have it. It's yours, it's done, stamped, signed, delivered. Don't tell anyone. Just from personal experience. And if you ever think about your own life and some of the things that you said and it just didn't happen and you really don't know why, then I really think we jinx ourselves. So if you guys see me looking down, if you know, if you've been here before, I keep my notes, so I make sure I stay on track. So that's why I'm looking off to the side to make sure I'm covering everything. All right, so next we're going to talk about, and this is absolutely the saddest thing ever in life, but some friends and family are very toxic. It is so sad. The people that you love the most, the people that you think will be your number one supporters, sometimes it's very toxic. They are very toxic. You know, some people are just not happy in their own lives, and not that you're putting it in anyone's face to, you know, brag, but say if I got a brand new car and I'm super excited about, you know, my brand new car, of course you're excited, you worked hard, you got that. It's not that you're like, hey, I got a brand new car, you didn't. It's not that you're doing that, you're just excited. I don't know, everybody's cut from a different cloth, but I love when I see my people doing good. I love it. I get so excited. I want to be all in your whip too. I want to drive it too, you know. I want to pull up with you in your whip, you know. But some people just, they're not. And they'll be in your face like, yeah, girl, good for you. And then 2 seconds later, they're speaking ill will about you. So I really hate that. And it's awful that it's the people that, you know, we love, and we don't expect that to come from the people that, you know, you love and you support. So that is really sad. So we're gonna just stay away from, you know, telling even those people, your friends and your family, about the things that you're trying to do, you know, for 2022, the moves you're trying to make. We're gonna keep it silent from them as well. And like I said, I'm very guilty of all of these things we're talking about today. You know, a lot of people, they just don't want to see you happy. And like I said, it's really hard to hold good news, wonderful things that's happening to you. It's hard to hold that inside. It really is. And it's going to be so hard for me as well. But we got to do what we got to do if we want to make these moves and be successful and create these new businesses or whatever that you're doing. It don't have to be a business. It could be anything. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, it's going to be so hard for you to keep it to yourself. But there's one person you can make sure you tell it to, and that's God. I really believe in that, and I really believe that's the steps that I'm going to be going this year, is just keeping all my communication, all my moves, not all my communication, y'all, because I don't mean it like that, but everything that I'm trying to do this year, like if I got an idea about something, like, oh, I want to, make balloon art, whatever. I'm going to keep that to myself until I start doing it, until I have it signed, sealed, delivered. That's going to be our motto for this video: signed, sealed, and delivered. Until that happens, we're not telling friends, family. We definitely not telling social media, because, yeah, we're just not doing that. Until it's signed, sealed, delivered, baby, let's keep it to ourselves, okay? I'm going to work on it. I hope that you work on it. And let's just move in silence, okay? Let's just make money moves and don't tell nobody about it. Guys, I'm going to take a sip because it's supposed to be happy hour, right? But I get to talking and forget that I have my delicious wine right here, because I just be wanting to just get it out there, say what I need to say, so I don't hold you guys long, because I know I'm guilty of it too. I don't like long-winded YouTube videos. So I'm going to take a couple sips and we're going to just round this video up and I'll let you guys go. So, and comment down below what's your favorite wine. I am not a big wine person. My favorite drink, honestly, is a margarita. Patron margarita on the rocks with a little bit of salt. But when it comes to wine, I just fell in love with Stella Rose like just a couple years ago. I was introduced to it, and now I cannot stop. I like all the flavors pretty much, but the black is my favorite. All right, guys. So anyway, let's wrap this up, because pretty much what it boils down to is just knowing to keep everything that you want to do, all your business moves. My number one go-to, besides talking to God about it, and I really used to talk to one specific family member, which she holds it down, she motivates me, she keeps me going, but besides her, is I write everything down. Everything I want to do, I write it down. So if you feel like you're the type of person like me who can't hold water, then write it down. Talk out loud to God. And or maybe keep a very small circle, one person, if you just really need to talk about it, or, get ideas or something, maybe one. But major moves, let's keep it in silence this year, okay? Because I want not only myself, but I want all of you to boss up this year. So just remember, we're going to move in silence this year. We're going to write everything down. We're not going to post anything that we don't have signed, sealed, and delivered on social media. And we're going to keep the line of communication open with God, because you know what? God blesses the humble. So we're going to make big moves and we're going to stay humble about it. All right, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed my second Girl Talk Happy Hour video. And if you got anything you want to talk about, put it down in the comments so we can talk about it, and we'll have a girl talk session. And I just hope that you guys stay open about things that we're talking about. Communicate with me. I do communicate back in the comments. Let's just level up this year. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. So that is the end of my Girl Talk Happy Hour video today. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are getting very close to being at 800 subscribers. And it's not but up from here. So I will see you guys on my very next upload. Until then, as always, make sure you guys are staying safe. And I'll see you next time, okay? All right, bye, y'all. Peace out.